Welcome back to SteamWorld Heist. So, I didn't actually know this was going to come up because what I had read skimming before was that it wouldn't. But anyway, thank you for, if you did watch the last couple of episodes of Grind, then I appreciate it. Hopefully it was at least somewhat informing if you skimmed it to know where we're at. We'll get to that in a moment. What I did here is I made a mistake and I bought the DLC for this game because it was super cheap, and I actually got the impression that it was not necessarily a good idea to pick it up, if not for the beginning of a run, because it exists at the beginning of the game. However, it's now telling me here that the new character is somewhere near Chop Suey. So I don't know, I guess it's part of the game now. We'll find out how it works out. We're probably gonna have missed some content, and I'm just gonna live with that. But anyway. Alright, so in the last two episodes, I did a bunch of grinding out to get some level ups, a lot of successful runs, one failure, all in all pretty good. That one mission, though, is just bad news. I won't be doing that one again. In the meantime, people have leveled up, I guess, and that's why they want to talk. Anyway, to fancy myself in one of those queen-worshipping diesel dunkers up-snouted pubs. Gah. Information or not, I'm not setting me peg in that stilted flea trap. Those swollen-headed windbags deserve a good kick where the core don't shine. Gah. I've been playing too many different games. I literally don't remember whether I play this with the controller or not. I believe I do, though. So I'll figure that out in a second. From here, that ship looked just like a haunted house, the bad kind. I've done... Oh. I actually can't remember if I picked this guy up during the grind or not. I don't think so. Did I? I can't remember if I picked up him or somebody else. Well, hopefully if he doesn't look familiar, then you checked out that video. I've done a lot of lifting. I've done a lot for liquid profit in my day. Fortune telling at cowbot bars, rigged lottery in the mining colony, art forgery at royalist exhibitions. Guess I can learn how to make profits from this freedom-fighting pirate business too. Beggars can't be choosers. I hate to admit it, but that ship made me feel uneasy, Captain, and I didn't even enter it. Oh, he's missing his hat because he got it shut off during one of my missions. I'm all for adventures, but something about that ship gives me the jeepers. I'm content with not exploring it. I don't about no jeeps, but that sure looked creepy. Alright, well, I don't know why now is the time everybody is piping up about this, because in fact, oh. Wait. So that's got the marker that I think is for the new character. Oh man, I was about to get into a thing. Now my whole thing's derailed. Okay, hold on. Did I screw up my run? Because it's changed the number of stars on the map now. Alright, we might have to come back for this later. I don't want to get too derailed at the moment, because we have things to do. Is this one new? I don't remember if we just didn't do it. I think we did all the missions, including the challenges here. Wait a minute, is this... Okay. Let's see. I think... God, it's so loud. Well, that does appear to be... Pile of scrap. Bzz. Dot? No, not Dot. I seem to be confused. You're not a scrapper, are you? I don't think so. I can't remember. Well, you look kind of like a scrapper. I'm Piper Faraday. What should I call you? Do you have a name? I think it's Fen. Yes, my name is Fen. I think I was among the first here. It was emptier before anyway. Okay, Fen, is there anything I can do to help? I'll be honest, Fen, the audio file for your voice is really grating on my ears. I'm not a super fan of it. It's really sharp. I'm so depleted I can barely move. My power source was stolen. I've stayed alive by scavenging parts from the scrap heaps. I need to find a new source of energy. Just have to close my eyes for a moment. There's probably something to scrounge up close by. You just wait here. I'll see what we can find. Okay then. We're actually not gonna do that. I was hoping it would be a quick pickup, but we have an entirely different character that we need to contend with right now. The great Ivansky was looking forward to break some bad guys in half, but helping out is priority, yes? The one usually leads to the other, don't you find? Whatever else we were doing can wait. We need to find a power source. To that there junkyard then, Captain? No. We'll do it later. I have lots to say about how people integrate DLC into their games, and this is clunky. Anyway, this is the one that was giving the group the what's the phrase I'm looking for? Making people uncomfortable. But I believe we should now have the stars to do this. How did you get in here, by the way? Oh, I just used the back door. The Royal Space Force have done quite a job here already. There's not much left intact enough to study. You seem to be a clever bot that can handle herself, and if you're out of a job, why don't you join us? Only if you've proven yourself first. You may just be some random relic hunter for all I know. There's our reputation. Okay. Wonderful. Let's go follow the call of science. Did they just... that popped up very briefly, but I think what I saw there looked like it said Adentis Fortuna Juvat, which... Interesting choice. I can't get over how those royalist cretins handled such an important find. They have a real talent for causing problems, that's for sure. Talent, ha! Don't use such flattering terminology about them. Alright. So... Right, we need to make our way to the bar here, which I think just means proceeding this way. I believe I've more or less cleared out all of the vendors already, but I just want to double check here. Have I forgotten that there's... No, it's really just that. I don't know why it's so much extra loud seeming today. We're good on this. I don't care about the oil grenade. I think we're all good. I did pick up a couple of new weapons during the grind sessions that you already have seen or you will see. So now the question is, do we derail the story that we were on? No, let's get to the bar at least. Alright, get the epic swag, evacuate. With increased Steambot pirate activity closer to the core, this troop deployer is shipping reinforcements to the palace. There's enough security running around in these halls already, so the crew should stop them in their tracks. Alright. So... looking at the team now. So what do we got? 7, 6, 4... Sally just has a really... Sally's really powerful, but she's got some terrible luck with me. 6, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. Former scientist of the royal court who doubts the queen's true interest in science. She's good at covering ground and knows how to shoot from a distance. What weapon does she have? Let's see. Sharpshooter, flanker, boot boost. Adds a free action door, gains increased movement speed and jump height for 1 turn. Swag detector, see all swag items on the map. That's very handy, actually. Stun gun. Fire a shot that will stun an enemy for 1 turn, dealing no damage. That's also really handy. Huh. For the characters that we already have having some redundancy in their abilities, I'm surprised that she's got so many unique ones there. Okay. I don't really know what we're up against for this mission, so I think we can stick with this as is. I'm gonna remind myself here. So we're at... I'm using the can't shoot after moving gun. We could switch off the blacksmith, but I kind of like it. Maybe I'll just not use B for this one. Or maybe I will. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Anyway, yeah. Sally's build is, I mean, this Countess SMG is quite good, and having the extra damage is great, and then in combination, whoops, in combination with her yeah, kill shot, this is really, really good. It's been doing a lot of work for me, so the one downside right now is I still don't have much in the way of what do you call it? Storage space, but whatever, we live with it. Oh, I don't... Wait. I was gonna say, I don't know if that's completely random, but the fact that it dropped us right on top of the objective is pretty funny. That has to be random, right? If it was on purpose, surely they would have added a line by one of the characters like, well, that was easy, let's get going. Oh, you've boarded the wrong ship this time, pirates. Trapped in here with Her Majesty's finest brigade. On your feet, soldiers. Yes, sir. For Queen and cause. Sound the alarm. Okay, what's our objective now? Survive. Okay, well... Let's see... Any chance of killing this guy? I'm guessing probably not. But we can put her here. Kill this guy. There, really? I thought it was kind of suspicious that it wasn't bouncing off, but there was no line, so I thought it was okay. Balls. Alright, well... They've got you cornered. Keep your parts together while I get an evac pod operating. That's like the first time Wonky's ever talked to us in the middle of a mission, I think. I love turrets. And by that I mean I do not love turrets. It's being fussy. Is this actually a safe place to stand with that other turret? I think those are the only two active. I think that line is safe. We're gonna find out though. Yeah. How did I know a guy was gonna come out of there? Alright, as long as we keep the lines of fire safe, I'm not too worried. There aren't that many turrets. Still think she has enough accuracy to get this kill. Maybe not. I think we just ignore the turrets for now. Damn. Threading between these two things here is a bummer. And if I move up, then I'm gonna be targeted by the turret. I can thread it, but it's Did I read that wrong? Why was there a second rocket? Gotta go check on that in a moment. Thankfully, I believe I can still heal with the captain. Is this stupid? Maybe, but we're gonna find out how stupid. I don't think I can hit that thing. But it's not like it costs me anything to try. Alright, if I can't hit it, it can't hit me, surely, right? Surely? Yeah. Oops, not that. There we go. Okay. Do I dare? I mean, currently the threats aren't that big, which I'm probably going to regret testing, but... Unfortunately, I can't turn that into anything other than another shot, so... Alright. Getting kind of good placement on these, actually. What the fuck is that? I don't like the look of that thing at all. Is that a bomb, or is it just a like a messed up looking robot that's angry and likes to do melee? It's a bomb. Answered that question. Okay. Those are the only ones, right? Hang in there, the AVAC will be up and running shortly. Alright. Good thing these guys suck. The question is where we're gonna get evac'd from. We can't go back up that way anyway. I don't know. I'm hoping it's one of the... Well, I don't really know. It's gotta be one of the lower ones. It can't be this one either, because we have no way to get there. I don't know. Is spreading out a good idea or a bad idea? I don't know. I really don't know. Oh boy. These things look... That's not fair. That thing can't run. Or can't climb. That's garbage. Man. That's some bullshit and you know it. Let's deal with these guys first. Feel like now would be the time to not skimp. Go full nuclear. And you... I'm sure glad there are not attacks of opportunity. Better than nothing. I'm just gonna hold her there, I think. Forgot about that one. Unlimited kill shots. Put her in cover at least. Well, I'll just regret everything, why not? How many more turns do we need? I would really like Beatrix not to, or not Beatrix, Sally not to die in yet another mission and lose all her XP. There are no more enemies, right? What the fuck? Alright, fine. You know what? Fine. We'll take this. I can live with this. I can work with this. Okay. Sally, getting the fuck out of here. How did that guy not die? I don't know. I'm not happy about it. I cannot shoot that guy with Beatrix. If I do this, I can still shoot him with the sidearm. So this is we'll make this work. No, let's not screw up the shot. There we go. Okay, safe. And then we'll put ourselves in front of... or not. Well, it's better than no cover. Oh, we can totally do this. Okay. Oh, that could have gone worse. Whew, alright. We made it. Alright, what did we get for this one item that we thought was the only reason we're here for anyway? King RPG, a light launcher with stabilized trajectory built for easy carrying and quick operations. Damage area medium, friendly fire. Okay. Another polished heavy armor. Not a lot, actually. Okay, so is that a straight up? It's a straight upgrade from this. Okay. Oops. Six with no crit, yeah. And they're both medium. Yep, we'll sell this. And I think we'll get rid of this again. Okay. Hustle worth the tussle. Really just does not seem like sufficient XP for the circumstances, but we'll live with it. Sally made it, we all made it, that's what matters. The Scrapper Fiends left some poor creature half alive back there. Oh, that was wrong person. God, having to save every lost or hurt thing we come across really is tiring, Captain. Sort of what we do nowadays, Gabriel. We just need to pick up a new power source. Alright, they are quite insistent that I go work on that quest, so I guess we'll be doing it. This is just a big old space tractor, ain't it? I used to drive one of those all the time, back at the farm. Maybe I should pilot the ship for a while, so y'all can take it easy. Takes years to learn how to pilot a ship like this, Sally. Maybe later then. We got a lot of dialogue. You're a scientist and a robozoologist. Can you tell me what the point is in having steam-driven mosquitoes? Well, all animals are part of a complex but very important ecosystem. We had a large team designing them at the Royal Laboratory. It was comfortable work, but a bit boring. You created steam mosquitoes? You're a monster. Sounds like you've seen more than your share of action, Beatrix. Well, I finished top of my squadron in boot camp. I was so ready for action I could smell it. That's about the time that the Royal Space Force stopped using steam-driven bots for active fighting duty. I saw lots of those diesel-powered weaklings pass me right by. I know what that's like, miss. Alright. Do we have one more mission? At least one more mission before the bar. Okay. Rogue crewmate that needs extra spirits. Okay. Alright, we'll come back and do that in the next episode. See you guys then.